So I want you to tell me, um, when you saw yourself, I just want you to tell me in one word, each person. When you read those questions and you got the answers and you saw yourself, like for real, you know what I'm saying? One word, what did it make you feel? Miss Mines, go first.
One word.
One word. And I want you to remember that word because we're doing a game. This is a game. Go ahead, one word.
I was. I guess I was just in awe. Like I was in agreement. I saw myself. I don't know. One word?
One word. Agreements?
Yeah.
Okay, hold that thought. Miss Brown, what was your word? One word.
I would say either reality or I can't talk. It made me realize.
Like a realization.
Realization.
Okay, hold that word. Miss Ramos, what was one word that it made you, what did you see? What did you feel when you got your answers? What's one word that you got?
Too vulnerable.
You saw vulnerability in yourself. Okay. Now, the reason why I had you to pick one word, okay, because the word, whatever you saw, it comes from two spectrums of emotions, love and fear, right? Okay. When you see yourself in a state and you dealing with emotional things and you see yourself as powerless, it can be hard to heal because when you an adult, you can protect yourself to a certain degree that you couldn't when you was a child, right? And you try to like navigate situations in your favor, especially if you're a conjure person. We want the energy to be the way we want it because it's our reality, and that's fine, right? That's fine, but it's a way you go about doing it, right? So say you saw it from like, I'm gonna pick on the vulnerability. Say you like, oh man, I'm vulnerable. Now, in any weak energy that you felt it was weak, you got a place that you can heal. It don't gotta stay into a state of vulnerability. Does this make sense? It could really go into a state of like knowing yourself. Let's just say that, okay? You could be like, now I can improve and see where I'm opening myself up too much. Does this make sense? Instead of beating yourself up about being vulnerable, because you'll get angry at yourself when you see yourself for allowing things, especially codependency. When you see yourself as codependent,
I did.
it'll make you be mad, like, ugh, don't do that. Okay. Um, this is the space, and that's why you doing it privately. I don't want to know your answers. You just gonna tell me based off of what you read what you need. Does this make sense? Right? Okay. How many of y'all watched the subconscious mind program video? Did you get to watch it? I want y'all to watch it because this is going to help you reprogram yourself. You're going to become consciously aware of what you're doing subconsciously. Okay, now you're going to be in control. This is what, when people get into spiritual, metaphysical, witchcraft shit, that's what that is. They're in control of their subconscious mind and they're consciously navigating it. Does that make sense? It ain't no fumble game. We ain't trying to figure this shit out. It is the constant navigation and be in control of that seat when it's open. Like you in control of this space subconsciously. Okay. And one way to be able to do that is to be in control of your emotions. Because if not, emotions make poor masters. It'll be a fucking disaster. Everything is not going to be going the way you need it to go because you're too emotional. You're not grounded. I talked to Miss Love today. I was telling her, when good things is coming, get grounded. You supposed to be acting like that shit was supposed to been showed up. Hello, somebody. Grounded. When you grow in a garden, I can't grow a garden and be like, pluck the flower. Look, Jennifer, I got a daisy. I'm a gardener. I can't do that. I gotta keep allowing the garden to grow. We get so like excited about hold on one second. Okay, we get so excited about our manifestations and we want other people to be a part of them. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I tell people if you find yourself where you have, because that's a level of codependency. Okay, because when you manifest it is. Because you can't, it's nothing wrong with it. You are supposed to be able to share your moments, but let me just give it to you from a light that some people ain't even thinking. Okay, you ready? Say I got some good news. I'm like, oh yeah, I got some good news. This Friday, I got an appointment with this lady. She's really important. I've been getting a lot of people looking at me, and this really could help my business and what it is that I'm doing. And I could be really happy, and you could be my friend, and you could love me, but things might not be going well for you. You're not going to be like, oh, things ain't really going. You're going to be like, oh, that's nice. Huh? Yeah, I'm happy for you, but inside you could be like, damn, ain't nothing going good for me. You got people that do this shit. Their own self-hate, their own insecurity for what they have, fuck your whole manifestation up. Because you love them and you want to share this with them. That's when they're doing it unconsciously. Then you got people that's malicious. You think they want to see your ass do good until you start doing better than them. And then it's a fucking problem. Okay? And then you got the people that just don't like you. You think these motherfuckers like you. They enjoy your energy. They like being in your energy. Okay? It ain't even nothing personal. And then you have people that's genuinely, Simba, you got people that's genuinely fucking with you. And they like, that's what's up. Keep going. Do what it is that you need to do. Stay focused. Because this stuff's supposed to be coming to you as if you already had it. Because when you was manifesting, that's how you spoke about it. As if it was there. Does this make sense? So this is how you got to respond to it when it comes. So I have female friends that tell me, oh, you don't be sharing shit when you only tell us after it happened. Because I don't know how the fuck you may be feeling about me having that. I don't know. I know you love me for real. You say you mean well by me. I might not be on the fuck you list, but you might not be happy when I tell you I hit the Mega Millions and I ain't tell nobody. You might be like, bitch, you did what? You ever told somebody some shit and they just made you not be aware of your own shit? No. I will gatekeep my motherfucking blessings from people, honey. Call it what you want. Shit. Yes, ma'am.
I actually had to become consciously aware of that because I was so open. I was so giving. I was so like, oh, this happened, to me. So everybody got it. Like, we got it, y'all. We got it. Like, and it's like, because if I got it, we all got it. Like, that's just how, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
how you are.
It's going to be fine, y'all. You know what I mean? Because they not looking out for me like I'm looking out for them. I'm not even on their mind like they on mine. And that's family. And I'm just like, wow, like, so it has made me very conscious of my response and where that core feeling came from, which is acceptance, wanting to be accepted, wanting to be a part, codependency stuff, wanting to just, in the family, I've always been kind of like the other one, and it's I guess it was so uncomfortable that I would do things to like fit in, and like maybe even dim my light as I was a child, like like, oh yeah, like, or don't, like you were saying, like you don't even want to tell people stuff because they can't handle your shine.
Sometimes you'll be telling people and sharing, like you said, from a place of love, and that this information or this accolade for me is an accomplishment for us, and they don't see it that way. Let me tell you something. This shit is about to fuck y'all up for real. If you emotional, take a deep breath. You will spend your life sometimes. Sometimes it happens to people. trying to make things better for others, and they'd never give a fuck. That's why you got to be very careful in your purpose of why you're doing things. Is this for you that you're doing this? Is this really for you? And that's I mean, you call it what you want. I gatekeep my personality from people. Everybody don't deserve the smiles, the beauty, the glamour, the glitz. Not everybody deserve that. You got to start making people be aware that it's a privilege to be in your life. And I ain't talking about on no crazy user shit, but I'm saying like it got to be a level of reciprocity with the people that you fucking with. We really too late in the game, for real. We too late in the game for you fucking with anybody else, for you not to be fucking with yourself and be in a sound mind. Does this make sense? A lot of, you got to be in a sound mind, in a sound space, emotionally, about yourself. Sometimes the only love you will ever receive in the world is the love you give yourself. I want y'all to write that down. Somebody told me, "Oh, you don't really love me." I said, "I ain't supposed to. You're supposed to love you. It's not my fucking job. We ain't together. I need you to love you." And then certain things you wouldn't even see them that way. Sometimes that's why I asked y'all what was the emotions, because sometimes you can only see yourself from a broken state because you've been there so long. People find protection in their brokenness. It's okay. Everybody's been through things. And if we was to share stories, you would be like, damn, I don't got as bad as I thought I did. When you start sharing, come here, the things that you did and been through, we ain't trying to trauma bond. We don't do that here. But you would be like, well, damn, I thought I went through it. Shit, I was mad because I had to wash dishes as a kid. And this person, like, they couldn't even get a good night's sleep because somebody, yes, somebody on top of them. Take it to daddy. Okay, go get them. I ate them all. Oh, well, they gone. Go get daddy. Go ahead. Go get daddy. No. Yes, Granny's busy. So you will find like yourself in different situations when you're dealing with these emotions and the things that you're dealing with, where you will be upset at yourself, you'll be upset and mad at other people wanting to fuck them up, and y'all fuck around with the woo and shit, the willy bobo. Y'all be trying bobo motherfuckers when you get mad at them because they did this to you. That's not what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Jesus never knew who he was until he met Judas. Does this make sense when I say this? Okay, I'm giving it to you from a Christian metaphorical theology. Everybody can grasp that. We're going to put it on that level of grasp. He never knew he was God for real until he met Judas and he was resurrected, kissed, betrayed, and resurrected. These rejections, these betrayals, these emotional shit windfalls and fucking fucked up emotions, this shit is like iron sharpen iron. Shh. This shit is character building. So you got to be careful when you healing what you telling the creator. So say you calling, because we Christian, you come from a Christian background. And in Christianity, they'll tell you, you ask God for what it is that you want. They manifesting too, just in their own way. They call it speaking things into existence, right? Ask and ye shall have, seek ye shall find, right? This is the theology of this, right? So it's really a comedic, a hermetic principle. When you're sending out energy, it's going to come back. It's a correspondence, okay? So when you're dealing with energy on this level and you're trying to balance and ground these emotions that you have, I want you to start looking at it from a level of like a polarity. I don't want you to be stuck in that consciousness. I want you to step back and look at what you're dealing with from a level of polarity. Is it half full? Or is it half empty? It's how you viewing your shit. Perception changes your reality. You don't have to be depressed. You're choosing to be depressed. Because you're a manifester. You speak and the creator respond to you, right? We all chosen, as y'all say, we the chosen and shit, right? Then you should be able to operate in the divinity of being chosen. Are you a human or a divine being? Who is affirming? What is it that you're affirming? Are you a human or a divine being? Are you operating in your God-like abilities, in your child of God ability, in perfection? See, we so connected to the divine, we forget the perks. Are you operating in your perfection? Are you operating in your goodwill and your good character? Huh? Are you righteous when it benefits no one? When somebody tell you good news, I told her today, honey, I want good for you if I'm connected to the shit or not. I want good for everybody. Because guess what? That's what the fuck is coming back. I don't fake bless people. No, I don't want none of that fake shit. I wish you well for real. I wish everybody be blessed. Y'all might not know it personally. I get up in the morning. I pray for myself and my own mind to be sound and to do what I needed to do and what my personal request is. And then when my feet hit the floor, after I release myself and freshen myself up for the day, I pray for everybody to have wealth and to be blessed. I pray that anything that's connected to me be in abundance because I'm in a state of abundance. See, real shit.
Okay.
Go ahead. Listen to you.
Oh, so I feel like that was my mindset too, up until like a couple years ago before my psychosis. I feel like I was too pure. Like I used to get, you too nice, you too this, you too this, you let this go. I feel like I was looking at life from like a religious aspect, but I grew up in like a Catholic church. The problem was my mom only went to Spanish sessions where I didn't understand anything. And then when I left when I was 16, it was more of me like just trying to figure out, but I was moving like by spirit. And then it wasn't until I figured that I was like chasing love or looking for love in the wrong places that like I lost my mind and like it triggered me. And like that's what landed me here. Where like last week in your class you said sometimes like people have to like figure things out by themselves, like for themselves or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like for me, like that that like I stuck a pin in that because I feel like since a kid I had to figure everything out. Like my mom wouldn't even answer a basic question. It would Google it, look it up, go in a dictionary. Like I asked her simple questions, she wouldn't answer it. So like I feel like as an adult, sometimes I feel like I'm still a kid. I don't know how to navigate life. And like this class has been helping me like go along those lines or whatever. But I feel like me being like it made me angry that I was so gullible and so vulnerable for so long that something happened to me and now I got to figure out how to move accordingly, like be a part of reality. And I don't want to be that person. I don't feel like there's balance in that without me like grounding myself. And I don't know who I am, basically. So I
really, not cutting you off, but I want to say this. I really want you to watch that video so you can find your invisible programs. For real.
Okay.
That video gonna take you to the next level. You know who you are. It's just sometimes the responsibility of what you are and what you're supposed to become, sometimes it's uncomfortable. Back to what I was saying about asking the creator for power. So sometimes y'all might ask the creator, oh, I want power. They taught us that in Christian church. But you don't know that this power that you asking for, you're going to have to go to war to get it. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to be put into situations where your weakness shows. You're going to have to be put in situations where you vulnerable. Okay, because that's where power and resilience is given. You're going to be put in situations around people that don't really fuck with you to see how you react, because that's how power and resilience is created and given to people. This is what this is, okay? When you ask for love, you're going to be put in situations where motherfuckers is dogging the fuck out of you. And you're going to have to say, is it love? Is this shit real? You know what I'm saying? Does this person really love me? I had somebody recently, I told them, I said, listen, I know when people really love me. They said, how do you know? Oh, good shit just starts happening. I mean, extremely good shit. I know when I'm sitting around women that really fuck with me. I say something and it manifests instantly. They witches. Right? You supposed to be mama witch and we all witches and shit. They witches and shit, right? So we should have this magnetism, this abundance. Witches got money. They got abundance. They got magnetism. They got love. They got this energy within them. Does this make sense? So We should be in this level. So if I'm around a woman and she's a witch, when I speak something and we talk about manifesting and we all fucking with each other and we believe in one another, oh, that shit should be manifesting. Like this. They witches. They conjure women. If not, you're in a fucking cage. The reason why people come to you that really don't love you is to teach you to love yourself more. If you're an empath, codependency is like empathy on crack. Like, that's what your empathy is when you codependent and you're empathic. Okay? You have to get your emotions regulated to where you can stand by yourself and not need a person. That disassociation that you deal with in a negative way, use that shit as a gift to disassociate from emotions. These people ain't treating you right. Get the fuck out their face. This simple. We grown. We don't got to deal with these motherfucking people no more. It's a way to just nip a lot of stuff. Mel, stop. Pick it up. It's a way that we dealing with stuff that we don't even got to deal with this. We don't have to deal with that shit. When people be like, people was loving me and they was doing me dirty, that means that you, let me say this. Say it like this. Let me say this over. Whatever you lacked as a child, that's your love language. So if you ain't have attention, your mom wasn't there. When a man or a woman come in your life and they attentive, they don't gotta fucking love you to be attentive. They, what's up, baby, in the morning? Oh, I'm gonna send you a cash out. We gonna go get some ice cream, whatever. Let's go to the movies. I want to Netflix and chill. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you some dick. They got that dick for your ass too. They coming with it. That toxic dick is something else, right? And we think this attention, oh, this nigga love me. I'm in love with little right in them. I'm loving him. That's my little whoop-de-whoop. Yep, girl. Yep, we fucking. Y'all done traded energy with this motherfucker, not knowing this DNA is some of that shit is with you for life. I'm telling y'all my new motto, and then I'm going to log off of here. My new motto is I ain't laying with no man that I don't want to become. Sit with that shit. They said, I used to be a Hellcat. I'm trying to tell you. Hot girl. Do you hear me? I ain't laying with no motherfucking man that I don't want to become. Abstinent for 3 years. I'm not fucking nobody. That I don't even hang around women that I don't want to deal with. I don't do that. I don't tolerate shit in my life. I don't fake fuck with nothing in my life either. I don't want that energy back. I don't want somebody pretending to fuck with me. See, a lot of people, they're not aware of what you give out is what the fuck you're getting back. This is the law of correspondence and rhythm. What you kicking to other people is what you getting back. You can't sow serpents and expect corn to grow. It's not what the fuck is going to happen. And that even goes with your inner soul. When you going through these fucking emotions, I want you to be really aware about how you feel. Don't sugarcoat this shit. Be 100. This shit is bothering me. And how you know it's bothering you is when you telling the story and you can't even sit. You can't get through it. You broken up about it. Your voice cracking and shit. Throat chakra cracking. You got to be comfortable with what's going on with you. How did you get triggered in this emotion? Is this because sometimes we'll call destiny, oh, it's destiny, this is fate, it always happens. No, it's how you emotionally feel about the shit. Whatever you're saying is what you're emotionally attracting to yourself. Now, let me say this to you, and then Miss Mines, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm supposed to give you today. Here we go. How to find your purpose. Okay. Today we're gonna get into how to find your purpose. Write this down. Gotta get in my nose. So I want you to begin to do a couple of different things. I want you to begin to recognize what it is that you naturally do. Naturally, okay? I want you to understand what you're interested in. I want you to write down your life goals, the things that you aspire to attract. I want you to identify in your life what brings you joy and fulfillment. What it is that brings you into what is into you. What is it that makes you create? Okay. I want you to know basically what is the importance of your